I think I'm different from all the other trainers that are out there.
High knees down, high knees back. I want to work on one more move with you.
You'll feel that with me is I'm gonna go to the extreme to make sure I can get you better.
Go, switch, good, back.
Whether it's, you know, breaking down hours and hours of film or going to your games. Like I'm hungry to be a better trainer. About 30 minutes of form shooting. From there, I'll get him his shots where I would feel he would get in a game. So we would probably, in his case, he's really good. We're really trying to make him really good in the mid-range area, and we're trying to expand his range. So we're spending a lot of time teaching him how to create space off the dribble and get into a shot quick, and we're really spending a lot of time in developing his three-point range, just keeping his mechanics a little bit tighter so he's more consistent of a shooter. He's getting really good at knowing as soon as it releases if it's going in or out, and that's what makes a good shooter, because if you know if you're gonna miss and you do miss, next time you know what to do to adjust it really quick. So that's important, I think, for every shooter, is to be able to know your own shot and how to adjust immediately in a game. That's what shooters are all about. Not dwelling on the last miss, but thinking about the next make. So my cousin Frank showed up one of the days we were shooting, and of course my Uncle Frank comes in, and he's out there showing his old school jump shot, and his first 3 shot he shoots an air ball. And of course he's like, okay, give me one more try, and he gets closer and shoots another air ball literally 3 feet from the basket. So me and Frank lost it. It's always good, you know, the whole concept of my business is to try to create a family atmosphere. So like guys like that who know me, they pop in the gym, it's like they fit right in. They're happy to be around that atmosphere. So I always love to have Frank around. One of the things, like we said with it, when he came here, actually Coach Honor has said to me one of the things that he lacks is his endurance. So I spoke to Samantha and I said, like, we really need to focus on getting him into really good shape, because with his season coming up, if he can only sustain 20 minutes, he's not going to show what he's capable of doing, and coaches will question that. So we have to get him in tip-top shape.
We're going to start out with a very short. This needs to be explosive, because when we talk about agility, quickness, being, you know, explosive off that first step. Okay, we're not going to go a long distance, we're going to keep it short.
She specializes in footwork. She's worked with a lot of football players, track athletes, so she specializes in like body mechanics. So one of the things that we really got to develop with him is better basketball endurance. So she's at the same time developing his foot speed, so he's quicker laterally as he continues to grow. So he's not a big, tall, slow-footed basketball player. She's combining these lateral agility drills and resistant workouts so that he could be more explosive, quicker off his feet, and at the same time he's getting into shape. But it's not easy. I mean, there's a lot of resistance throughout the training, so you're feeling it all throughout your body. He got beat up that day.
Yeah, she killed me.
And you got to remember, this is after 3 workouts, you know. And the one thing that, if you hear my times and everything, I'm right around 45 minutes to a half an hour with the other trainers, because I don't want to overtrain him. I want to save his body so that I can get max results on the court when we go for the hour, hour and a half. So, you know, everything for me is about quality over quantity. So we're not just go, 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 go.
Yeah,
we're go really hard, break. Recoup, go really hard, break, recoup. And sometimes I'll have the strength and conditioning or even speed just be a 30-minute workout where it's just really detailed to one skill. And then other days where maybe he's just shooting and I want to just target just conditioning at night. So I'm always asking him the question nonstop, how does your body feel? And based off that response is how I, tailor his workouts.
Do 2 per movement.
after the second day, when I saw his work ethic after the 2 or 3 days, because it's not easy, and I saw that he wanted more, I realized that he had that special gift of hard work, which I think you could teach kids, but I think something internal, like a self-motivation, has to be there too. And I see that with this guy. And I think that's what's gonna separate him, is his work ethic.
Try.
Because, you know, one thing we talk about all the time is you can't get satisfied. You know, you go into school, you go to your high school season this year. If he has a great year, you gotta prove yourself in college. If you get satisfied in college, say goodbye to your pro career. So like, it's always, that's what made Kobe Bryant special, is he was never satisfied. They call it the Mamba mentality for a reason, which is basically he's gonna outwork everybody. And that's hard to find in athletes today.
Good, Ben. Good.
So he's got handshakes with Joey, Matt Purcell, which is the best one, myself, and who else? Did you do one with Pav? You tried one with Pav.
Yeah, we tried, but
she wasn't having
she
it.
cannot do that.
Pablo wasn't having it. Well, we started with, we can't show you guys because it's a secret. We might add one more. You know, it just depends on how we're feeling that day. Every time he makes it to the next level, we'll add one more. So by the time if by the time he's in a pro level, our handshake should probably take about 5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I like about him is, you know, me and my wife talked about it, is he's not, you don't see the ego in him. You know, and that's a cool thing, which, you know, we go to the Gus Macker and he's messing around with the little 3rd and 4th graders, and I have to call him over and be like, hey, we gotta go right now. Like, he wanted to keep playing. Like, he still has that kid in him. You know, I think he's prepping me and Pav for kids one day, because he plays this stupid song, Tripolowski, that I won't allow in my house after he leaves here. I'll miss him, but I know that he's in good hands with Coach Honor, and I know he's got the right drive and the right perspective. So it'll be sad. It'll be bittersweet.
It was really good memory for me, because I met a new family over there. I earned like new family.
Yeah, I just found it was at the bottom of
Your tower.
I want to see him go where he's going to fit in. You know, one thing that I think all players can learn from, you know, listening to this conversation, is don't go where all the lights are and you think that that's going to be it and that's where you're going to excel. Go where you're going to fit in and you feel like it's like a glove, it fits. So I want to see him go somewhere where he's going to play. Obviously, that's you want to go to school unless you were going to. 2, where he feels that type of relationship with the people around him that care about him off the court. Once that path crosses and he gets to that level, hopefully by then he's got a good foundation of people around him to tell him to go down the opposite road when the main road looks very rewarding and there's a lot of distractions that way. He needs people to be like, come over here, boy. That's not good right now. And that's I think what you want to pick up with basketball in general is that foundation of people who can hold you accountable and they can keep it real with you. You know, you suck today, or like you got an attitude, or money's getting to your head, or, you know, wake up. You know, that's one thing that's priceless. You know, all these guys who are successful, they always bring their boys around them who they grew up with, and some people take some people have their own opinion with it and they think it's bad because they just think that they want everything from these guys. But at the end of the day, that's their foundation. Those are the people they trust. And that's what I think you want to develop in this type of, you know, this type of world. Because the basketball world it's a fast world, it's a crazy world, and there's tons of money, which means with money comes more problems, more issues, all that stuff. So to wrap it up, I wanted to be in a situation where he's got good people around him and that he could fit into a circumstance where he could be successful on and off the court. Yeah, anybody who's interested in training with BBA or Bellucci Basketball Academy, I mean, it's pretty easy just to visit my website, bba315.com. So I want to give a big shout out to a few people. Thank my wife, first and foremost, for being awesome with allowing me to bring athletes and cameramen into my house, our house. Helping out with the meals and everything. Everything. She's the best, man. So she's first and foremost. Want to thank Honor for giving me the opportunity to work with a fine young man like Yeezy. Want to thank all the BBA staff, Frank, Preston, Matt Purcell, Joey Grosso. See how I give you guys your last name, because you guys are crybabies. And a big thanks to Kyle Ridlon Productions. I mean, this guy does the best film production in the area. I bet you, I don't even want to say CNY because I think he does weddings outside of here, but everybody who sees my videos are like, who does your stuff? So Kyle's the best, Kyle's the best, Kyle's the best. Hands down. Yo, there she is. There he is. There she is. This guy can eat those muffins and be gone. Like, those muffins right there. Look at the clock, it's 12:42. By 12:59, they're gone. That's unbelievable.